costs 100,000. This one costs a half a million.
Yeah, man. He got to buy me a back. You know, got to give me a new back. Better tap this shit over, man. I'm really gonna be a violent man. Hey, got all new parts. Oh man.
We laughing, but that's what they're doing to us.
That's what they doing, man. They shoot. Wow. Anyway, man, I'm hoping that your stuff went okay too. So hey, hope you got yourself straightened out. So I'm gonna have my I got to get a physical and stuff this year because I missed last year. So I don't know. We'll figure it out and take this one step at a time.
We want to welcome our listeners. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening,
wherever you at. Here we are.
There's some damn crooks in this country and the world, bro. These suckers, man, they are crooks to the bone.
I gotta say something. I gotta say something about this nigga in the White House. He's a nigga, disrespecting my president and his wife. I got to say something about that. That was some total disrespect. Total disrespect.
They just seen worse, bro.
Putting their faces on a monkey. He got to be out of his mind. You have to have your mind got to be totally out of whack to try to denigrate someone like that and think that is okay. He could have did anything. Talk about him or say something. Well, I don't like him and all that other stuff, and that's fine. But to do that to him and everything, that was just you done went way beyond racism.
This man got a bona fide hate for Obama, bro. Bona fide hate for him and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
That man is so jealous of Obama because Obama came up doing it the right way. Everything he did the right way. Don't mean he was perfect, but he did everything the right way.
Everybody is talking about the fact that man, he's telling everybody anything that Obama did, he's saying that he did it. He's doing it better. He's talking about the world outside the borders and stuff. Everybody in the world loves the United States because of him. And we know damn well that ain't true. We know damn well that ain't true. That nigga lying. They hate us out there. But during Obama's presidency, man, he went out and oh man, he just did a goodwill tour to make people think that the United States and everything is an excellent country and that they are there to help people and to make amends and everything and put their goodwill out there. But this son of a gun ain't doing nothing. Something is wrong with him, Chid. He's got to be, his head is screwed up. And I know them people and stuff sitting in the White House, they are protecting him. They are protecting him. Because he doing some real weird stuff, man. I mean, some real weird stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen and how long this thing going to go. But from hearing the news people and stuff talk about it, those folks and stuff in the White House, all the cabinet people and everything sitting there praising him, and they doing that stuff and everything because they feel that as long as they do that, once he's gone from the presidency and everything, they can turn around and start jockeying for positions. So you heard that J.D. Vance and your Secretary of State, they are the new duo here that's coming up, brand new duo, president and vice president.
Who now?
Your Secretary of State. Rubio, he wants to be the vice president.
Man, you know, those two are the most sorriest people that you can line up. I can name a whole lot of Republicans much better than them.
But they shooting for us. What they saying that both of them are shooting for to be the next trio once Obama leaves out, once Trump leaves out of office. They're going to be taking over.
Well, the thing is that you say vice president. Who's to say that Rubio won't be the top dog?
Well, he's lining himself up for the vice presidency. He's not ready to jog out J.D. Vance. He's not ready to do that.
J.D. Vance will not have any kind of support. I can tell you that right now.
He's hoping that those MAGA folks that put Trump in office will turn around and put him in office and help him to get elected. I'm just saying what he's hoping. That's what he and Rubio are hoping, that they don't want to make any waves and stuff with Trump. They don't want to get Trump mad at them so he can dog them out with the MAGA folks. So they go along with everything he says. Anything Trump says, they're doing it. And they praising him. And they said there's some weird stuff going on. That when they're in that plane in Air Force One, he doesn't like anybody in the plane to go to sleep. So Rubio, because he wants to go to sleep on the plane, he puts a towel over his head. Tells Trump that he's having a rest because he come around and see all Rubio just resting his eyes. He be on there asleep. That's the only way he can sleep on the plane. This is what they said, man. This is crazy. I'm telling you, this is some crazy stuff going on there in that White House. Real weird shit. It's I don't know. It's really weird. And
well, you know, the hell with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Let me just say this. The game that these people have been playing, and I've been saying it for years, and I knew this shit was going on. I didn't know it was that deep, though. I didn't know it was that deep because this guy Epstein, you know who has an island? Jay-Z bought an island. But I don't know what he's doing with his island. We don't even know. I'm sure he's having a bunch of parties over there. But this dude was having all kinds of fun items. You know, he might have had sections, you know, different locations. You know, the island is just big enough to have places and houses and what have you, different places and different kinds of housing. And a lot of these people went to the parties and they might have been, you know, connecting parties. You know, they might have been a little wild, but they wasn't as wild as he had at the #1 house, these pedophiles and shit. You know, he had his special people for that. But the one thing that they're saying, now I don't know how true this is, they're saying that he was a devil worshiper. Now, was he for real with that? I don't know. But they used to come in with their little costumes. That's the grapevine that's going out. And a lot of these children that they stole were sacrificed. And on top of that, he had all of these corporate people with big money and all of that. He had them all under meeting each other because a lot of them didn't even know each other or they didn't socialize with each other, but they came together at his island. And some of them come there and they go there to party because they don't want to be, you know, there's no photographs, no nothing, but this dude is taking pictures of everybody. But there's no media there. So they was living a secret life for years. For years, they was doing it. And while he was making contacts with people, people wanted to go to his party. God only knows how many entertainers was at that island came there and performed. We don't know nothing about that, and maybe there wasn't any. No one is in the in the emails about so and so was there, and that kind of thing. Because I know for a fact that a lot of entertainers went Saudi Arabia, they went to Europe, and they entertained in China, all over the world. So I'm trying to figure out who was the entertainment? Where was the entertainment? Because they had to have some entertainment.
Maybe the entertainment was the children.
Who knows? But everybody, I don't believe not 1 minute that everybody was a pedophile. I think he was using that as a network. He was using it as a network to collaborate business as well.
Oh yeah.
And then those people that were pedophiles, and then you had all other people that was just wanted some hoes, prostitutes, grown women. They wanted side pieces, one night stands and stuff like that. So that island was just full of vile and wickedness and sex and all that stuff. You had drugs, plenty, all kinds of drugs and alcohol. So this was a party and a relief for the billionaires and millionaires. Because they can't, there's nowhere in the country now where you can go and have a nice time and just enjoy yourself without cameras all around you. So he used that to his advantage, and that was a good investment for himself when he bought that island.
Yep.
So, I mean, and then on top of that, they saying that he was a spy, secret agent. They saying that he was spying for Russia and spying for Israel. So I don't know. We don't know nothing. All we know is that these people, there was hands off of that man for years. And they all knew about it, what he was doing. So the big people that's got the power was hands off. They told him hands off from him. So therefore we don't know nothing. All we know is what's in the emails, and people been dissecting the emails, and they say it's worse than you ever thought. But the bottom line is that they knew about this guy back in the 90s, in the 80s. They knew about this guy. So he obviously had some connections with some powerful people.
And there's no obvious to it. He did. So you can't have a cover up like they're doing now at the top of our political chain, who are covering this stuff up and doing everything they can to cover it up. To do that, you have to have some powerful people and stuff behind you who are stopping this crap, because those guys committed he's committed a whole lot of crime that they're covering up these guys and stuff who are criminals who participated in it.
So when you think about it, Ed, there's a lot of people in this country that over-abuse alcohol and drugs, hard drugs. And it might be 25 million people that use drugs, hard drugs on a regular basis. Some people, it's just a working, functional thing that they can do. But then you got some people that is addicted to it, and you got some people use it as a recreational, and they might do it once a month, once every other month, whatever, and they just do that because they want to get high, and that turns them on or whatever. But the point is that what I'm saying is, and I've been saying this for years, there is $1 trillion, over $1 trillion business of illegal, what we call drugs on the street. $1 trillion business, bro. $1 trillion business. So, that's a lot of money. People, get $300,000, $400,000, or $300-400 million, or or $1 billion. Some of these people, man, they work those drugs so many kind of ways, and he throwing us off with this bumming up these little poor boats. But man, these drugs, man, they allow. We don't know who's getting paid to allow all these drugs to come in. People turning their heads and whatever. So the question is that America is living a lie. And there's a lot of people that's trying to live a good life. And then there's a lot of people that's living a lie. And they're stealing money from us. They done already stole over $26 trillion, over $26 trillion from the Pentagon. They have wasted trillions of dollars and stole trillions of dollars all over the country. And that's the reason why we don't have our bridges, our roads, our adequate school system, because they use us as their scapegoat. They try to make like we are the ones that's taking all these handouts, and that's a lie. That's a lie. And they have brainwashed these new Americans to think that that's what we're doing, and sometimes it's amazing how they sit around and they wonder, and they see somebody like yourself or myself, and we doing just fine, paying our bills, doing this, doing that, and driving halfway decent cars, and living a nice life, and to them they say, oh wow, they think that's admirable. It's like we all supposed to be living in poverty and squatters. That's the brainwashing that they have done to these white folks. That's the brainwashing that they have done to these white folks. Because all you see on the news, and I don't know if you watch the news like I do, I watch local news, and let me tell you, bro, the local news, if any black person, I don't care if they're from Jamaica, Somalia, Haitian, African American, or black, if they do any little thing, they all over the news. And it's a loop. You let a white person do the same thing or similar to it or whatever, they might tell the story one time and don't show no picture. That's the game they play. These news people are complicit locally as well as nationally. And it's a crime shame because, the one thing, that's why I always said, the majority of the people that are from this country that's been here for 400 years, most of us don't do that shit. Most of us don't get on welfare. Now, you might have women that had outside babies and end up getting pregnant, and the old man leave them, and they might have 2 or 3 kids. Yeah. But I'm talking about most of us don't want no bullshit welfare, no food stamps, no handouts. Nobody want that. I'll tell you a story about my own personal life. When I was working for Metropolitan life insurance, I got sick I was in the hospital for almost a week. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. I was like 25, 26 years old. Had one little child. And the company said, well, we'll pay for it, but, it looked like your wife applied for welfare. I said, what? I was so pissed, man. Because, she was just worried about, hey, she got a little job or whatever, and she was worried about me. I wasn't making no more money, and all of a sudden, and basically I was on the firing pin because I got sick. And she got a check for almost $500. I said, send that shit back. What? I said, send it back. She was pissed off. I said, send that shit back. I don't want no damn welfare. So I'm telling you, it's a lot of people that's black that do not receive that money. I don't believe it. Don't want it. Now, we are getting a bad type scam and stuff like that, but man, I don't believe we've been living off of that. I do not believe it. These are white folks. These immigrants that's living off of that food stamps. We got a few that's doing it, but it's not a whole lot percentage-wise. So I'm just saying, we, as far as I'm concerned, we are the people that has been holding this country up. And it's showing. It's showing. It's showing that we've been holding this country up. You got immigrants from another country that only been here for a couple of years talking about immigrants built this country. What immigrants? Who are you talking about?
We immigrants.
We are not immigrants here.
We immigrants.
No, we're not.
We are immigrants.
You can't be no immigrants. We don't have no country. We don't have no country, bro.
Well, our foreparents were immigrants.
Where they come from here?
They came from Africa.
Africa is a continent. Where did they come from?
They came from Africa. Someplace in Africa they came from. It didn't matter. We immigrants. We are immigrants that came here.
I know immigrants that's been here for 3 generations, and they know where their grandparents came from, what village they came from, and what city they came from in Africa. Okay. They are immigrants. We are not immigrants.
We immigrants. We still immigrants.
No, we're not.
I consider myself an immigrant.
You're not an immigrant.
My foreparents was immigrants. They were immigrants. We were immigrants. We immigrated into this country.
People, he don't know no better.
And
he don't know no better.
We are immigrants and we came into this country.
He don't know no better, y'all.
Next topic here. You gave us a background here, and you brought up your history and work history and all that stuff. So everybody knows where you were working at now. Metropolitan Life, Bank of America. You got a valuable career out there.
LA Times.
LA Times too. LA Times. He did his own. He was a little broker out there. He messed around with a little brokering. But right now, I'm looking at what's going on here around the world and around the country, and we done spent a lot of money on a lot of things. Now, you mentioned earlier that some of the money and stuff that was taken or not spent and everything could have been to build infrastructure, to build better schools for this country, to make ourselves a lot better. And I'm wondering and stuff until where all this money come from.
What do you mean?
Where does money come from?
Taxes.
Taxes. All that money came from taxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last year, $5 million, $5 trillion.
I thought it was 3.
5.
Somebody lying.
That they go over 2 trillion. What's the name went over 2 trillion his last budget.
Right. He went over, but we only. So somebody lied because they said we bought in. We only bought in 3 trillion, and they spent 5.
5 trillion, bro.
Well,
4.95 or 4.5, something like that.
Somebody lied. Somebody lied because they was on.
I ain't got to lie, man. I can look it up right now and show you the budget.
Well,
I just saw the budget, bro.
No, you haven't.
I'm telling you.
You done saw what they wanted you to see.
Oh, there we go.
You saw what they wanted you to see.
Here we go.
You saw what they wanted you to see because we don't know what they're going on.
See, that kind of talk, right. You know, what you're saying is absolutely correct. That's what they want us to see. So I'm telling you, what they collected was almost $5 trillion. They went over the budget $2 trillion. So the budget was $7 trillion. That's how much money they spent over. And they've been doing that for the last 3, 4, 5 years, especially during the pandemic. I'm just telling you. And the thing is,
as I can say again, that's what they wanted you to see. That's what they wanted you to see.
I mean, I hear you talking, but what you got to say to back what you're saying up?
Because you're hearing people from the Congressional Budget Office come out and throw out some numbers and everything is going on, and you hear the Bureau of Labor and Management and stuff sending out numbers and stuff about how much money is out there. And now last year, all through last year, anytime they put out the numbers and Trump didn't like them, they changed them. He didn't like those numbers. They changed them. He made sure that his folks changed those numbers to make them look good.
I'm just talking about what the IRS collected, bro. That's all I'm talking about.
But do we know that's what they collected? It's true.
I'm just saying that's what they say. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. We don't know what they're coming into our coffers. Because nobody wants to tell the daggone truth about what's going on, especially the Trump administration. I don't believe shit them people tell me as far as finance is concerned. And that daggone Scott Bessent. Did you know that he was? Did you know that he was? He's married to a man.
Yeah, I've been knowing that.
I didn't know that. I did not know that until the other day. I did not know that because I don't be looking at these folks and who they married to and how they and their personal life. I had no idea until they mentioned it the other day. I said, "You got to be kidding me!" And that he came from South Carolina, where they have said that they outlaw same-sex marriage.
Yep.
I'm sorry, man. I'm missing all this stuff out. I ain't looking at these personal folk stuff. I should have known something was wrong with him. When he sitting up there telling them lies. Now I understand what's going on. I understand what's going on.
Now I can look at him in a different light. I thought he was, had a wife and family and shit. Well, I guess he does.
I guess he do have a wife and family.
But they the same sex.
He got kids.
Yeah, I know. He got kids. I'm telling you, Ted, I did not know that this man, I didn't.
People, y'all hearing this and see, this is
so I
go down rabbit holes.
Yeah.
I always do my research.
So we got to look at these folks, man, and suspect stuff all up. You got Peter Thiel. He out there. So I don't know what the rest are doing. The Secretary of Defense. He been married. He ain't even 40 years old. He been married three times. You got the vice president. He got all these babies and stuff. But he ain't right. We don't know if he down low or what. Sodom and Gomorrah here, buddy.
No. Laughing, but behind that Epstein shit, and I don't know. I'm gonna tell you, and this ain't nothing, no kick on Obama, but when he pushed that marriage shit for gays, because he was pressured.
Yep.
You got 25 million people running around here that they gay, bro, if not more. They got a lot of power. That's why you don't see them running around protesting no more. They ain't protesting no more, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We used to get their protests all the time.
Gay pride.
Yeah. So, I always say this: to each his own.
I give.
It's a free country. I might not agree with it, but that's their life. That's what they want to live. They choose to live that. More power to them.
I'm just sorry. I did not realize that.
We had the Secretary of Transportation. What the hell are you talking about? He was running for president. Secretary of Transportation.
You talking about Buttigieg? I know Buttigieg. I remember him being the mayor of South Bend.
Yeah.
But you would think that there's spots, but just like they cabinet is screwed up, buddy.
Anyway,
Ted, a lot of my folks out there, and I know before I was telling you that it's cryptocurrency going to be is here to stay, and that shit just went out the fucking bottom.
What's it down to now? 75,000 a coin?
50,000.
50?
It dropped from 101 to $50,000.
What?
Yes, sir. There's a whole lot of people lost a whole lot of money. They're saying probably $1.5 trillion been lost in the cryptocurrency market. $50,000 dropped down to. I don't know, man. I'm scared to death. I lost a lot of money. A lot of money. That thing dropped. It took. You can look at that. They show a chart. Look at that chart. It's up here, and that sun gun took a nosedive in less than a day.
And how much is gold, Ed?
It dropped down to 4,800.
You say drop down to 4,800.
Right,
drop down to 4,800. It was over 5,000 and it dropped down to 4,800.
An ounce.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, an ounce.
And I can remember gold was less than $50 an ounce.
I can remember when it was $250. $250.
I was just being nice about it.
Yep,
I remember when it was $250.
But
man, this economic stuff, man, is I don't know, man. I don't know where the heck to go. I don't know what the heck to do. I don't even know what to put my money in. So I'm gonna leave my shit in my real estate. All my little houses and stuff, I'm gonna leave it in there and forget about it, because I'm thinking about selling that stuff and buying me some crypto. But since that shit that fell like that, I can't shit.
Well, real estate right now, man, they're trying to destroy the real estate now.
I know they're trying to, but damn, man, at least it's like, it's something you can hold on to. It's fucking paper money and crypto, all that shit. Dollar done went down, crypto done gone down. They still Trump lost a whole shitload of goddamn money, and it's his crypto business. That's probably why he wants that $10 billion from the IRS. Did you hear Scott Bassett on I think with Meet the Press, and the lady asked him, since the president, did you think it was wrong for the president to sue the IRS for $10 billion? And he said, well, I'm going to write him a check. The lady said, you going to sign it? He said, well, I don't have to sign it because it's electric money. So they plan on paying that man $10 billion out of the IRS.
Pennies, nickels, and dimes, bro.
$10 billion ain't no $10 billion ain't no pennies, nickels, and dimes to you. Not for a whole lot of
government. To the government, it's pennies, nickels, and dimes.
But that's our money.
Pennies, nickels, and dimes. They don't give a shit.
That's our money.
Ed, they spent almost $1.5 trillion just for an airplane. The F-35.
It ain't worth shit. They've been trying for at least 7 years now to get that thing to where it's going to be able to do what it's supposed to do, and it still is not the machine that they are saying it's supposed to be.
I'm just saying, bro. They're geniuses, Ed. They're geniuses. They are the ones. They're the ones that make this shit go, bro. But they sit there and got us in debt for $50 trillion, almost $40 trillion. They're geniuses.
Well, nobody's buying them daggone F-35 jets. Canada said they buying another one. They can't even deal with that. They buying something else. Did you see those cars that Canada is getting ready to get from China? You take a look at them cars. You take a look at them cars. I'm gonna trade my car if I can to get me one of them babies. I'm telling you. They got a car that'll go that you can turn that bitch around in a circle. The motor, they got four motors on the car, and each one of the motors is in the tire.
In the tire?
In the tires.
Damn. How that happen?
That's how they did it. They built that car with four motors on it, and each one of the tires have a motor. And most of them can go between 400 and 700 miles on a charge, a battery charge. And they can charge the battery up in the same amount of time it'll take you to put gas in your car. Canada getting them? I hope we can get a couple of them across the border. Because if we come over here, I'm buying them. they got these cars. The Tesla's costing $80,000. They can get these cars for $37,000, and they 10 times better than a damn Tesla. We had a program, remember, about 5 or 6 years ago called STEM, right?
Yep.
For these kids, STEM. And we cut that shit out. They still got it over there in China. They STEM program done produced more engineers than any country in the world combined.
That's because America's racist, bro.
Hey.
America's racist, you know, because if they have STEM programs in every school system,
they supposed to have it. Remember, they were trying to get it. They were trying to put this stuff in these school systems, and all of a sudden, it just went away.
Yeah.
And so by now, if they had kept it there, we'd have had enough engineers around here to do some of the things that we need to get done.
Yeah. And you know, the cream is always rising to the top. You're always going to have people that's going to do exceptional. So you're going to have a few geniuses out of that. And those where you're going to get your creativity and your new products. And but the thing is, they were scared that, hey, if we put STEM and get real serious in these black communities, they're gonna take over.
It's not the matter of taking over. You want smart people to get out there and put and produce stuff that we need to be better in this country. To have better health care.
Racism, bruh. I'm telling you, this is the whole kitty in the boot. But it's racism. I hate to say that in such a foul way, but it is, bro. You know, anytime you have prison, what they call it, school to prison, trail line, whatever they call that, you know, they build these schools like prisoners, you know, and then, you know, they get these people, these kids, poor kids, they can't adapt, and then they bring a gun in and blah, blah, blah. You know, the whole thing is, bro, this is flat out racism, prejudice, discrimination. They don't want to educate everybody. And then they little white kids, half of them, man, they spoiled, and nothing against them. But the point is, hey, they got it easy. They don't have to work after school or work a summer job. Shit, they be going to summer camp. I'm telling you, bro. You know, I mean, they have lost out. They have put so many geniuses in jail, so many people that they have not developed. And the one thing I can say, you know, I've read different stories on different countries and how they promote their school system, and they get the most talented people, and then they'll see, oh, this is a little smart kid. Let's promote him. Let's get him in special classes and blah blah blah, and move him on up, because there are people. All of us don't have those high IQs, bro, in that field. Some of us have IQs or high IQs in the social issues and the entertainment issues, but then we have a lot of people in our group, in our ethnic group, black people, that have that ability, but they do not. That's been proven, bro. We did the cell phone, GPS. Yeah, we did security. We got people that built these things, bro. But they have to have the opportunity. The father of AI. These people, man, they have messed up this country so bad because of racism and prejudice. It's pathetic.
It's probably more than that, Ted. I think it has to do with stupidity. People are just stupid. Our country has been dumbed down. They have dumbed this country down. Dumb this country down. And nobody wants to stand up and say that. Nobody wants to stand up and say that we got a dumbass president. He is dumb. And they laugh about it. Well, let him, when he's first term, they said he couldn't even read the security briefing. They had to make cartoons out of it. They got a president. I didn't even know this. In China, Yao Jinping, he's a chemical engineer.
Mm.
And the top four people and stuff in their government have engineering degrees.
Mm.
He can't even read a security briefing.
It took them a long time to even read that, what do they call that little board they reading off of?
He can't even do that. We just dumb this country down. But Ted, I'm trying. I hear you with what you're saying. I hear you. But it's just like when Obama tried to get the Affordable Care Act passed. And you have these folks out here, and you know what the heck happened. They fought them. There was a double shit, all this kind of crazy stuff. They trying to kill all these people. And we're trying to give them insurance and stuff, medical insurance, to help them. So when we finally get it passed, and people see the shit, damn, we should have kept this. But you still got folks out there that want to call it Obamacare. We don't need that shit. My child, till they got 26 years old, kept their insurance with us. They got rid of this pre-existing condition shit. They made the insurance company spend. You couldn't spend no more than 20% of your budget for administrative costs. That's it. 80% of that money that they came in had to be spent for your patients, your clients and stuff out there who were policyholders. But they didn't give a shit about that. This is to help the country, Ted. The STEM is to help the country, whether they black, white, purple, pink, or whatever. If this son of a bitch can go out there and build me a high-speed rail, I want him to do that because I'm going to be able to ride in that train. I don't care who built that shit. I can ride in it now and pay $20 to go here from Miami to Jacksonville on a damn high-speed rail in 2 hours. We done went over there into California, and they done spent billions of dollars, Ted, to build a train, a high-speed rail to go from San Francisco to Los Angeles. It still ain't built.
You know who they gave the contract to, don't you? Elon Musk.
It still ain't built. They ain't got a rail out there to build. They doing studies and stuff. People saying you can't build this stuff here. We got to right away. You got to pay all these people to get it. Can't even build it. High-speed rail. Anyway,
well, that's because they want you to keep the car industry going. You know,
we knew 10 years ago that this fossil fuel shit was going to have to stop. We knew it, that they're going to have to stop. But they're allowing these companies with all this damn money and stuff to get the government and stuff to stop these people from doing this stuff. We got a day going to have a president, Biden. He saw what happened to them damn farmers when they lost their tariff shit with the Chinese. So what did Biden do? He started promoting and telling these farmers and stuff, put wind farms out there on your property. You can generate electricity and make money. Trump get in office, what the hell he do? He cut the funding off. He cut the funding off. Get rid of them daggone things. They're ugly. This is the future. This fossil fuel is dead. Telling people we're going to build more coal burning plants and stuff for electricity. Coal. And all these countries, China, India, all of them, they getting rid of their coal shit. They going to daggone wind energy and solar energy, and we still sitting around there burning fossil fuel. We got to wake up. And that's something that these politicians should be talking about. I'm thinking that these daggone, instead of these Democrats sitting around there condemning, well, Trump ain't shit, he ain't this, he ain't this, come up with a plan.
Hello.
Come up with a plan. Tell them what you can do when you get there. You're going to put them daggone wind things back in there. You're going to start putting out, you're going to go back and start putting solar panels and stuff out there on their land if they can't grow crops out there. If China ain't buying their daggone grain and shit, let's put solar panels out there so you can generate electricity because we need it. These data centers and stuff need electricity. Come up with a plan. Tell people what you're getting ready to do. Don't be worrying about they're going to steal my plan. You're the one that came up with it. And you keep pounding that door and say, this is what he's doing wrong. We need to do this. We need to move to here. This is what we need to do. This is where he's wrong at. Instead of saying, I don't like what he's doing. Every time I hear Hakeem talk, I'm saying to myself, man, I know he's smarter than this. Give these people a plan. Tell them what you want to do. He's sitting around and saying, well, we got to stop them from wearing masks and all this stuff. Hey, man, that guy, we already know these fuckers are wearing masks and what they're getting ready to do. But come up with a goddamn plan. If you want to get rid of the immigrants and stuff in this country, come up with a plan to get rid of them in a safe manner. They had an immigration plan before Trump came in office. Biden had one. Why didn't you keep on talking about this? This is the plan that we had here to get rid of it. And it doesn't do what the heck he's doing now. Anyway, I'm got my soapbox. Last word.
Well, to piggyback what you just said, and this is my last word, that's why people are dogging the Democrats. And there's a very few people that is impressed with Schuler and Hakeem. They don't have a plan. They don't have a vision.
No vision.
And the people are saying, well, what the hell? I might as well not vote or vote for Trump.
Absolutely. Give them some hope. Obama did. That was his. Obama came to power. That was his plan. Hope was a part of his daggone campaign. We want to give people hope that things gonna get better. That I can make things better. You don't give people hope. They don't have anything to come back to. What they doing and stuff and everything is not hope. You're not giving people hope at all. You just tell them, well, Trump's bad. Everybody knows he's bad.
We already know that.
Okay, I'm gonna let you finish. I'm done.
No, I'm done.
You done.
Like I said, I mean, that's it. And I don't know what else we can say about that.
Right. I'm hoping that Hakeem and them sit around and listen to it. You give people hope, man. All that bull crap and everything, you ain't giving your folks hope. He come on the stage, man. I dread when I see him coming up there on the stage and saying we're gonna give a Democratic response. And the only thing he can say is what Trump doing bad. Instead of telling the folks and stuff, I got a plan. We have the Democrats have a plan. This is our plan.
And
And this is how we're going to make this country better. Anyway, people, we have to do something to let folks know and give them hope that Democrats and stuff got a better idea. We got a better wheel. And we're going to work this shit out some kind of way. Together. As a country. Black, white, whatever. We're going to get this stuff together. Because we can see right now, them white folks and stuff, they being dogged out. They killing them now. They killing them. They don't give a shit. Kill them. So we can't say they killing them black folks. Now they killing white folks too. Shoot them. Put three bullets in their head. You got one lady, they shot her 6 times. She got like. Just like 50 cents. You could be just like 50. You know, he had 9 bullets. She got 6. I'm sorry, people. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good day.